Hi there, and welcome to Tech with Shaping Pixel. In this video, we're diving into part 15 of the Google Associate Data Practitioner Full Crash Course, where we will explore Introduction to Google Cloud Composer. Managing cloud environments can be overwhelming with countless complex and repetitive tasks. That is where workflows come in. A workflow breaks down big tasks into smaller, manageable steps, ensuring each one is completed in the right order for maximum efficiency. Workflows not only boost efficiency and reduce errors, but they also highlight opportunities for automation. By replacing repetitive manual steps with code, you free up valuable time for your team to focus on strategic thinking and problem solving, while automation scales with your workload. If you want to automate your workflows, Google Cloud Composer is a fully managed workflow orchestration service on Google Cloud Platform, or GCP. With Cloud Composer, you define workflows using code and trigger them manually, on a schedule, or in response to events. Cloud Composer is perfect for data processing, machine learning, and DevOps automation. For example, you can trigger database imports, submit Spark jobs, automate machine learning model training with Vertex AI, or streamline code deployment with Cloud Build and Cloud Run. Cloud Composer handles all infrastructure, supports hybrid and multi-cloud environments, and integrates with other GCP services. Manage everything from a single interface, making it easier than ever to orchestrate your cloud tasks efficiently. To use Google Cloud Composer, you first need to understand Apache Airflow, since Cloud Composer is built on top of it. Let's break down the essentials you need to know. Apache Airflow is an open-source platform for automating workflows. It is free and supported by a large community, but requires manual setup, configuration, and ongoing maintenance if you use it directly. Google Cloud Composer is a managed service on Google Cloud Platform, or GCP, that simplifies using Airflow. It handles setup, maintenance, security, and scaling for you, but it is not free. In Airflow, workflows are called Directed Acyclic Graphs, or DAGs. A DAG is an ordered collection of tasks with dependencies, written in Python. Tasks can do anything from copying files to sending emails. A typical DAG file includes 4 sections: importing libraries, defining the DAG object, creating tasks, and setting dependencies. Scheduling options include daily, weekly, or custom cron expressions for flexible automation. Cloud Composer creates an environment using Google Kubernetes Engine, or GKE. It automatically scales resources and integrates with GCP services, while the Airflow scheduler monitors and triggers tasks as needed. When working with Cloud Composer and Apache Airflow, understanding their versions is crucial. Each version impacts your workflow, available features, and how your environment scales. Let's break down on what you need to know before you get started. Cloud Composer comes in 3 main versions. Cloud Composer 1 is now fully deprecated and unsupported. It ran both Airflow 1 and Airflow 2 with Python 3.8.12 and required manual scaling on a standard Google Kubernetes Engine cluster. Cloud Composer 2 is the current stable release, running Airflow 2 with Python 3.11.5, and uses an autopilot GKE cluster for automatic scaling. Cloud Composer 3 is still in preview, also running Airflow 2 and Python 3.11.5, but is serverless, hiding infrastructure details while supporting automatic scaling. When creating your Composer environment, you must also select an Apache Airflow version. This choice determines which DAG, or Directed Acyclic Graph, features are available. Composer environments do not upgrade Airflow automatically, so you need to monitor new releases and upgrade manually when needed. Before creating your Composer environment, carefully review which versions support the features and packages you require. Selecting the right combination ensures your workflows run smoothly and efficiently. Security is critical when using cloud services. As organizations rely more on cloud storage and processing, protecting sensitive data from cyber attacks becomes a top priority. Encryption transforms readable data into coded ciphertext that appears as random nonsense. Only authorized users with the right key can decrypt it. This process is a fundamental building block of data security, ensuring that even if attackers access your data, they cannot understand or use it. Data at rest refers to information stored but not actively used or transmitted, like files in cloud storage. Encrypting data at rest creates a second line of defense. Even if someone bypasses access controls and downloads files, without the decryption key, the data remains useless. Encryption also prevents unauthorized internal access and ensures data integrity. Data in flight means information being transmitted, such as uploading files or sending emails. Encrypting data in flight protects against eavesdropping and interception, especially over public networks. Without encryption, attackers can capture or even modify sensitive information using tools like packet sniffers. Data in use is information actively processed in memory. Encryption is the process of transforming readable data into unreadable code to protect information. Most encryption methods rely on a key generated by a pseudo-random algorithm to scramble plain text into ciphertext. Without the correct key, decrypting the data is nearly impossible. Symmetric encryption uses the same key for both encrypting and decrypting data. For example, if you want to send an encrypted email, you generate a key and securely share it with your recipient. Both you and your recipient use this single key to encrypt and decrypt messages. Asymmetric encryption, on the other hand, uses two different keys, one for encryption and one for decryption. If you use asymmetric encryption, you generate a pair of keys. You share the decryption key with your recipient, allowing them to read your messages, but not to send encrypted messages back without their own key pair. Symmetric encryption is simpler, requiring only one key, but anyone with that key has full access. Asymmetric encryption is more flexible, letting you control who can read or write messages. This is especially useful for secure communication with unknown or untrusted parties, like logging into a website. Encryption keys can also create digital signatures, which verify the authenticity of data. With asymmetric keys, only the private key holder can sign files, while anyone with the public key can validate the signature. This ensures data truly comes from the claimed source. When working with data, understanding how information moves and changes is essential. 4 key processes help manage this flow: EL, ETL, ELT, and ETTLT. Let us break down what each of these terms means and why they matter. EL, or extract and load, is the simplest approach. Data is extracted from various sources and loaded directly into a target system, such as a data warehouse. There is no transformation step at this stage, making EL fast but limited in terms of data quality and analysis readiness. ETL stands for extract, transform, load. Here, data is first extracted, then transformed for analysis, and finally loaded into the data warehouse. ETL offers more control over data quality and security, but this comes at the cost of slower loading and less flexibility for future analysis. ELT, or extract, load, transform, flips the process. Data is extracted and quickly loaded into the warehouse, then transformed within the warehouse itself. This method prioritizes speed and flexibility using powerful warehouse tools for transformation. ETTLT or extract, transform, load, transform, combines the strengths of both ETL and ELT. It allows for initial data preparation before loading, followed by deeper transformations inside the warehouse, balancing speed, flexibility, data quality, and security. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, we'd love for you to join our growing community. Just hit that subscribe button. Want a downloadable PDF of these questions and answers? You can grab it from our website, www.shapingpixel.com. Full link is in the description below. Happy learning!